head into game number 1 here again between Saiyan and Fusion and see how everything does end up panning out. Again, should be a rather exciting game here. You seem to believe Saiyan's going home. It could go anyway. It's very hard to tell with these drafts, but I'm looking very forward to seeing exactly what goes down. As that we already have a first blood popping out. White Album able to secure here against Wenhao.
Oh, it's a nice little pick off using their forward ward very.
Eventually, you hit the rebound, and it's not too hard to kill this Ogre off.
Yeah, you still have a lot of output, and the Ogre, and he got a little bit more damage. He just gets run down a little bit more, and it's not quite what you want. So you get the reset out from Victoria. Just a little bit of a drop there just to get the mana pool back up. A bit of a trade mid.
Yeah, White Album, he was trying to go for the double raise combo, but Zone, just confident in his ability to get the damage out, does find it. White Album giving the whoops.
Fairly happy in Fusion. They've got level 6 ready, and Flyby, Mr. Fishman up top, has the EXO ready, and they're just going to commit it. Look for that tier 1 push without even having their SF show up for the attempt, and they're going to catch the Ogre.
Yeah, nice stun. Victoria setting up. Dispose will be there as well, so the Ogre, just no chance of being able to survive through it. Mind you, it has forced rotations out of Team Saiyan, so it might be able to protect this top tier 1, but Fishman, he's going to try and get aggressive once again. There will be a lift up. Meanwhile, Victoria, he's not going to land the stun onto Wenhao, but they still find the Rubik, and in the end, should be able to secure the kill as Son Goku trying to help out, but there's only so much he can get done. Fishman now looking to back his way out as the Ogre, I mean, they will find nothing for their trouble. They'll try to head into the mid lane perhaps and set something else up there, but Wenhao, he's going to be spotted out. In fact, they'll go for zone first. On the left track, there is going to be a Solar Guardian to try and help out, but there's your ulti out from the SF White Album, setting up perfectly with the Requiem. Going to be zone gone, and Wenhao, he's going to try to run out, and he will make it with the TP. They do end up losing that mid left track, and they'll even lose Son Goku on the Dawnbreaker. Just a really, really kind of terrible team fight for the side of Saiyan. Another successful one with one to come out on Fishman very, very soon. Things get very scary as Saiyan, they try to move in, but they're a bit too late. The chase is on now, Fusion. They want themselves a target, and they might just find one. They found Zone on the left track. Zone, he's going to have the Solar Guardian to come in, but it's going to land on nobody. And he is still going to die in the end. As Fishman will take him out on the Death Prophet, chasing for a bit more. Wenhao, he's going to get stunned up by the rebound of Victoria. And that'll be a double coming up for the DP now. As Saiyan once again unable to fight back, and Fusion
up, get some magic damage off, clear out the mid tier 1. Still stands here for Fusion. Maybe it's time for Saiyan to pull out the Kamehameha, huh? Son Goku? I don't know if they can really do that, because it's not even on Son Goku here.
Now they found the Dawnbreaker again here, John. Silence is there, they've got plenty of damage. Fishman, a perfect setup once again. They just can't trade. Or at least Aegis will expire now, so MS trying to get a little bit aggressive onto White Album. Just get a fair bit of damage away onto that SF. That'll be about it though. Where's the lockdown? How do you actually hold somebody down for MS to get to work? Like, he's still trying. God King's gonna try and man up. God King!
What?
I'm not sure about that, God King. So they are gonna punish TV. MS is gonna drop here as Fusion. They'll keep rushing forward. Onto Wenhao they go. That'll be the Rubik to drop. God King just tipping from the grave is now Zone. Getting feared up here by the Requiem of the SF, and Zone's gone. And I suppose God King, he was waiting for the Guardian Angel this whole time from the Omni Knight and just never came out. What can you do?
Yeah, just standing his line, thinking that support would pop that ult just for him. Sometimes these core players, man, they want you to use your big ults just for that one engagement.
They've got to do something, surely.
And they can. A good Solar Guardian and a good position stun from Lesh can kind of turn that fight around. If you don't have too many defensive items, so you have a couple of BKBs up, but if you can maybe catch
Zone, he's going to get jumped on. Victoria, they're already onto the left track. They're going to try and help him out, but there is your Guardian Angel to fly out here from the Omni, as now Zone's gone. A jump in with the Solar Guardian from Son Goku, but it's not going to be enough. It literally does nothing but give another body away. And look at Fishman. He just mans right up against MS, taking all the damage. They will Hurricane Pike him out, but he's still alive. Will the Yule Scepter out? He's going to survive. Oh, Fishman. He has been dominating this game as the Death Prophet. 15-0-6, 25 minutes in. And I think Fusion, they've just got this game in the bag. How do you come back from this?
You honestly don't. More?
Yeah, definitely more, John. Victoria setting up perfectly. Does force the buyback out from LWW, but it's a +5 Ogre. What do you do now?
You don't have much you can do. Like, your objectives are just gonna melt. They could go Megas, Son Goku? Nah.
Yeah, he's gone. Zone, he's not safe either. He's just dead. There's just too much right-click damage. Victoria setting up another. They're onto tier 4 towers. And you may as well. There's no buybacks available. Only MS has a buyback up, and by himself as the TV, he can do nothing. JD is called. Fusion, they will take a very easy victory in this best of 1 series here against Saiyan. And I'll tell you what, John, they made it look easy. It wasn't even close.
Yeah, they just ran down. They have this excellent draft that just sustains very well, takes these objectives super fast. They itemize for that as well. Love the item build that we ended up seeing on White Album, kind of synergizing as well with a build up on God King, just going for minus armor, going for objective pushes. And you know, you mentioned it, but Flyby Fishman had a really good game, a perfect game on that DP, had a fantastic time in that lane, zoning out LWE.